Thank y'all for joining me today. I'm so excited to be able to interview with Araks, who is the marketing director at 10Web. Y'all, you've been watching my channel for a little while. The last few months, I have been celebrating their product. I've been bringing ideas to you about how to speed up your website. We've been talking about their whole suite of incredible WordPress solutions for us. And the reason why I'm so excited is these products are really leading the way. If you're running a WordPress website, you know you have to have it run fast. Google is stressing that even more, especially on mobile devices. We've got to move the speed of our website into just a few seconds to load. And some of those tools out there claim to be able to do it, but what we're finding is a lot of times they fall short. Well, I'm excited to say that 10Web is providing those solutions, and we get to talk with Araks, who is the director of marketing there. Thank you so much for hanging out with me.
Thank you for having me as a guest today. It's very nice to be here.
Yeah. So tell me a little bit about 10Web and your role with them.
Sure. 10Web is basically an AI-powered WordPress platform. To open the brackets, we are trying to automate almost everything you need for your website, from website building, hosting, optimization, and a lot of other aspects of your website management as well. So users can focus on their business growth rather than on their website problems. I've been with 10Web for the last 4 years, and I personally love the product as a WordPress user for over 10 years.
That's incredible. So you're already saying to me a buzzword that just has me sitting up and paying attention. I don't plan for my company to go anywhere other than forward in the next 5-10 years. And I know that technology changes so quickly. So I want to be on the forefront as well of how my website performs and the security of my website, and just all the things that I'm unsure of, right? As a novice, as somebody who's been in the industry, but I don't consider myself to be a developer. So I'm looking for partners out there that can provide those types of solutions for me. And you're saying something like AI, and I go, wow, okay, that's a buzzword. What does that actually mean for me though?
Yeah, actually when we were coming up with the name, that was one of the concerns. So people won't see it and think, yeah, another company that says AI, but they are not actually AI. Basically, we try to provide you automation in every aspect of your WordPress website, building, hosting, and management. Like we have our AI hosting is based on Google Cloud. We do provide you a page speed booster that automatically optimizes your website. You don't need to do anything. It's just a solution that does it automatically. We do have our AI builder, and soon we are going to have another product about which we will tell later on, like in a month or two, that is again going to be based on AI. Basically, we're trying to automate the whole process with the help of AI.
That's incredible. I feel like there are so many plugin providers out there in the WordPress market. I struggle with, though, it feels like they haven't really done a lot of major updates. They've done maybe a couple of feature updates, but my concern is security, speed, and functionality when it comes to how well they play together with my other tools. Tell me about how does 10Web look at the future of WordPress, and how are y'all planning for where my website needs to be in the next 2 to 3 years?
Yeah. Actually, the problems you mentioned, we have noticed it as well. We've been in the market, in the WordPress market, even before like 10Web. Our team has been in the WordPress market for a while, and the same issues that you mentioned, we all noticed that some of us were building like websites, some of us were building plugins for WordPress, and we saw a lot of issues like, as you said, security issues, speed issues. And this is where our product came from. Like we saw the need of the product. That's why we created our hosting that's powered by Google Cloud. So it's super secure, super fast. On top of that, we created our page speed booster that provides automatic 90+ page speed score to all the websites, even if they're not hosted on 10Web. We did a partnership with Cloudflare to integrate their enterprise CDN at a very reasonable price that helps users, again, with protection from DDoS attacks, security, and again, like even more fast websites. We are moving forward and creating new products, as I mentioned, based on AI again, that will help with the website management and automation along the way. And we're always trying to keep our eye in the market, not just in the WordPress market, but the whole technology market, see what's relevant now, what people want right now, and try to automate as much as possible. And I believe soon we'll be able to automate like almost anything when it comes to website building, hosting, and management.
Just amazing. It's definitely what we're hearing in the market right now, right? All of this automation, all of this content powered by bots, all of these other things that are coming in the market. And I certainly don't want to see WordPress miss the mark to evolve into the next generation technology. And so I want to say, as a user, thank you to 10Web for being on the forefront of that and pioneering us forward, allowing us to still have a website that's relevant, that works, you know, moving into the next season of technology. That really is what I found when I ran the 10Web Booster on my own website. I was blown away. I went and did a quick case study. I went and ran my website through Google Page Speed Test, and it was performing about 80% on desktop and about 86, 87 on mobile, right? So it was a strong B, but I want that coveted 100%, right? I want that awesome page speed test score. I went in, plugged in, I mean, minutes. I didn't have to code anything. I plugged in 10Web Booster and I ran the test again. I was instantly at 100. I've never seen a tool like that work. And I've tried a lot of tools. So I'm really impressed with what y'all are doing. And that kind of piqued my curiosity on all the other resources that y'all have. Can you give me a rundown of kind of what products 10Web offers?
Sure. Let's start with the booster. As you talked about the booster, I just wanted to mention that your website initially had pretty good numbers, as you mentioned, but most of the websites have like 40, 50 page speed score and even lower on mobile. Because we have like a lot of signups, like I can see through data like how low in average the page speed score are. And nowadays it's very, very important because especially with the last update of Google rankings, like it impacts the rankings very like seriously. Google counts like performance score beside the page speed score, SEO score, and because of that a lot of rankings are dropping. And being like with an SEO background myself, I know how important and painful it is for business owners and how difficult it is. Usually like we did a study and saw like a lot of like how much time usually developers spend on optimizing all the aspects that Google Page Speed Insights suggest, and it takes a lot of time. So I wanted to start with that product because it's really helpful and it's really relevant right now. But besides that, even if your website is optimized and even if you have like all your pages optimized, you still can get even better score if you use our Cloudflare integration. I think a lot of people have heard about Cloudflare. Many of them are using Cloudflare free version, but we within the Booster Pro provide Cloudflare Enterprise, which is very costly if you're just as a user get Cloudflare Enterprise. It usually can start like from $5,000 a month, but we provide in like the friction of the cost of like $12-14 up to like if you're an agency $6 per month within the Booster Pro. So that was very important for us. Besides like the even higher page speed score with the Cloudflare integration, you get protection from the DOS attacks, more secure websites, which is very important because none of us want to anything to happen to their website because it's their our users' primary like income source, and like any attack can very seriously impact their revenue. And here where our hosting comes, which is powered by Google Cloud, very secure again, very fast again. You can use from various data centers around the world. So your website will be again very secure. And again, we use automation there, so you can just migrate automatically without any hassle. Again, because migration can be very painful process as well. We automated that as well. And so yeah, and basically more tools based on AI and a new tool soon.
Yeah, we're gonna keep just alluding to that new tool coming soon.
Yeah.
So one of the things that really matters to me as a WordPress user is support. I have to be able to reach out to a plugin developer when I run into a speed bump or a roadblock or a break, right? If I click update and something goes weird, I go into panic because, again, I'm not a developer. So tell me about how 10Web provides really great support.
Yeah, I'm very happy you mentioned that, because we do think that our support is one of our main values, and we are the whole company is very customer centric, and we focus on customer support a lot. We do provide 24/7 live chat support, but besides that, even we went even further, and for like agencies and freelancers, we have dedicated Slack channels where they can get direct access to our engineers. So if you're like an agency and running multiple websites, you can have a lot of issues, and you get a VIP support with the like priority Slack channel dedicated specifically for your company, and you get access not only to our customer agents, which who are very technically advanced, but also directly to our engineers, so you can get all your issues solved very quickly.
That's so important to me. I have been loyal to companies where I can find that type of interactive support and really responsive support. So again, as a WordPress consumer, thank you, 10Web, for being on the forefront of technical support as well.
Thank you as well for being a loyal customer.
Yeah. All right, so we've talked about what you've got going on now, and we've alluded to this potential new product coming out, this product that we're so excited about. Can you give me any insight? What is 10Web doing in the next 6 months, 12 months?
Sure. Well, basically, let's start with our whole vision, like what 10Web wants. Well, we want in the market to automate the whole process of WordPress website building, hosting, and management completely. So any WordPress user won't spend a lot of time on on technical issues, and will focus on their business growth. We want to be a partner for our users for their business and revenue growth. That's why we're developing new products constantly and trying to improve the product constantly as well. In the upcoming 6 months, we're going to make the product even better, all our existing products even better, work even smoothly, and we always take feedback from our customers, do different changes in our dashboard, which is already very user friendly. I'm sure anyone that has used it can say that it's very user friendly, but we're trying to make it even better for any user. And we're going to launch a new product very soon, even in a couple of weeks, within a month, which is going to be based on AI as well, which is going to automate a lot of processes as well. I'm not going to open brackets a lot, but I would just say, just stay tuned, because it's going to be a very amazing product for a lot of not only developers, but this time, but also content creators, marketers, people that manage their website themselves. It's going to be a very useful product, again based on AI. So just stay tuned.
How exciting! Oh my goodness. Well, thank you so much for taking time with me, explaining your vision. Yeah, what 10Web is up to. Thank you so much. I hope that this video gets out there and gets seen by people who are excited about being on the forefront of technology inside the world of WordPress. Thank you.
Thank you as well. It was amazing chat.